What's up, guys? Back again with another video. So I'm gonna do a Guru's World opening briefly. Welcome to the shop, welcome to the studio. So I've moved my bench to this desk inside of a different room. So this is my new shop and my new studio that I'm going to do all my business in from thus time forward. So, yeah, we're going to do a couple little things here. We'll do a mail call, and depending on what's in the mail, will dictate what the next bit of the video will be. So, without further ado, Amazon packages. So, we'll just rip into them and pour out parts. All right. So, those are 17 mil hexes, and that is for my E-Maxx because it's got some wonky tires and hexes on it that I don't have tires for, so I'm gonna see if these fit. The next thing is I have some spacers for a body that I am going to do a lift on. And they are, there should be a dozen of them in here, and that's just enough for the project. And you're not going to be able to see them anyways. So these are 60 millimeter. It doesn't say on the outside of here, but I do believe they're 60 millimeter. And here we'll do a check just for funsies with the veneer caliper. So after this check, we'll do the last package here to see what it is. And being that I have these, yep. Oh, spot on, like 2 10,000ths off of 60 millimeters. Yeah, that's nothing. So absolutely what I wanted. And they might be a little bit big, a little long, which is no big deal. I can always shorten them if I need. I do have some 55 millimeter ones kicking around here, but I only have 5 of them. So we'll see how it goes. My plan is to use these to do the lift, and then I'm gonna end up having, I think they're J-Concept tires, trenchers. I don't know, they're big, they're these ones. Here, I'll pull it up. Yeah. No, Proline Badlands MX. Yeah, these ones. So I'm gonna see if I can get these to fit on my Blurple Slash. If not, yeah, actually this is a 24 mil hex, and I think I only have 17 mil hexes on that. So I would have to get an adapter, so that may not work. But yeah, I'm still going to do the body lift because I'm having rubbing on the truck that I'm going to do the lift on. And the reason I'm not mentioning it is because, like, it's like probably my favorite project that is like nearly completed. Like, it's 98%. And all right, what do we got here? We have a center diff for a Slash or any other car that this will go into. Well, these are really good for a 4x4 Slash. It's definitely one of those parts that changes that truck entirely into a different truck. I mean, it drives like night and day better when you put this in it and you take the other one out. And this is a light controller, and it's supposed to give that breathing effect. So this is for my lowrider, I think. And so I'll see how that works out. That might be really cool. I got some lights for it and got some things brewing in the back of my mind for that. But yeah, lights is definitely on that. So we'll put this aside and the light thing aside. I don't know if I want to quite do that yet. I brought the other truck in, so that's the one I'm going to do, obviously. All right, let me put the couple of tools up and we'll bring the truck down. Or rather, we'll bring the body down. I don't have to bring the truck. Actually, yeah, we do. Because I got these other things I'm going to do too. So, yeah. So this is... let's put this right here. All right, now you guys should be able to see that. Probably going to be dangling off. All right, so I got some fenders. But it's for this thing, right? This thing probably occupies like most of the screen, doesn't it? Yeah, it does. So anyways, this is my Maxx Slash. It currently has the rock and roll body on it, and it's totally done up with pretty much every bell and whistle you can get. Yeah, all aluminum hardware, pretty much anywhere I could put it. Improved servo, improved tires. It is not a wide kit that's on here. It is an ultra wide kit, and I'm the only one that has it. So, but you can buy it all off of Amazon. So it's not like you can't have it, because you can. Oh, that's right underneath. So yeah, I got these fenders, and they are supposed to go up underneath here, and then yeah, something kind of like this. It says you're supposed to remove some of the, like the Nerf bar screws. Maybe if I get on, this is the wrong side. Yeah, and yeah, it's just supposed to like pretty much just bolt right in, or rather zip tie right in. And why is that not working? So it does say you have to flex the part too, so yeah, that is, I have it reversed. So yeah, it's just supposed to pretty much go on underneath, and yeah, like that's it. It actually says to remove screws, but look at that. Like, I didn't even, yeah, definitely need to do the zip ties to make it sure it's not going to go anywhere, but yeah, man, talk about an easy install. So I'll tell you what is not so cool about these fenders here in just a sec. So yeah, like literally you just kind of like shove this thing on and like it stays. Yeah. That one I'm gonna have to like edit a little bit because of the battery hold down. Yeah. That's like the only bit that I'm gonna complain about is just that. So yeah, fenders for this thing. This is for the body lift for this thing, and oh right. So I'm gonna give you the rundown on the fenders real quick. So these fenders come from Scorched parts, right? They are absolutely fantastic, very rough, robust, rigid, and yet flexible. So this is how they come, right? They come on, you know, like one sheet, and it's been, you know, pressed or pretty much stamped out, you know, into the plastic. And it comes with this little baggie of goodies. You get some standoffs, which I'm going to use. Matter of fact, I'll install them, and then it gives you the zip ties, and also it gives you a pair of Lexan scissors, and I cut these out initially with a pair, and then I still had to go back and make all my cuts using a rotary tool. It was so much easier than trying to use the scissors. So there's little strings still attached because like I just got tired of sanding on it, even with my rotary tool. You know, I could probably go back with like some 220 or something if I really wanted to get fancy. But, you know, these things are going to take up, you know, a brutal punishment of stuff being thrown at them, you know. So, yeah, that's my only real gripe, is that they're a pain to cut out. But once they're out of the piece, yeah, it was really easy to install. You guys saw it. Okay, so yeah, it comes with a cool little instruction leaflet, and there's videos online if you really got to go that way, but it's really not that difficult. You just kind of look at the lines that they're pointing out here, and then you reference that to what's on here and the lines that are on the actual part. You have mechanical sense, you will understand, and it's not going to be that difficult to get it to where you need. Yeah, a little, looks like nylon. Yeah, probably nylon plastic standoffs, and yeah, that's it. So inner tube of the Nerf bar will be coming out. And then you put the standoff in, and then the screw in from the top, I believe. And it goes back down into the original hole. Oh, don't need the rubber band. Oh yeah, it drops right down in there like nothing. Yeah. I'm gonna have to put a little notch in the left-hand side because it's going to interfere. We'll see. Maybe I can just fudge it, you know, and bend the part like they're saying. This is relatively flexible. I almost need to take this off the stand. Pretty easy. Yeah. And this should go up and over that right there. Come on. Yep. Same thing right here. Should go up and over. There we go. That's it for that one side. And I'll go back and put the zip ties on after I get this other side in. But this other side should be way easier because there's less going on. Yeah, so easy. Yeah, and I hear all of you saying you didn't put in the spacers or anything. Yeah, I know. It's a little early for me still. Voila. All right, 4. And yeah. I missed. There's a hole there that I missed. Well, I ruined one of the zip ties, but that's okay. Yeah, so there's holes that they mentioned to not cut when you're cutting it out. Well, I just plain missed it. Yeah, really easy to miss. Not bad, I guess. Yes, I did just do that. There was just enough to put it in there. Yeah. And it's the same gig with the other side. Like, I think I cut one of those holes unknowingly, but it's only in the back. And it's like, it's not really that bad. And it still ended up doing it that anyway. So, yeah. It's not exactly what I want, but I have to take it, you know. Yeah. 2 sets of holes, or a set of holes for each corner. Yeah, I mentioned them, but like I only was aware of the obvious ones. Yeah, I'm sure you guys love seeing the back of my head. Sorry. Yeah, this is kind of a more compact space than my other setup, but that occupies my kitchen. And this does not occupy my kitchen, so. All right, those are definitely on there and not coming off. Yeah, that one's a little loose, but. Not anymore. All right, coming off now. I can't even move that. So, yes, that one went into my trash can too, just amazingly. Yeah, I try not to have these things fly, but you know, most of the time I don't care because I'm the one that cleans. So, yeah. That's kind of like the bonus thing. Like if you're the one that cleans, you can make the mess and you get to clean it up whenever and however you prefer. So I'm not trying to be lazy. It's just, yeah, sometimes I just don't care. Like if I drop a screw, if I only have one, I will get down on my hands and knees and find it. If not, I will get another one out of the box if I dropped it, if I have extra, you know. It's just one of them things. And then I pick through my dustpan later and pull them out with magnet. If not, I'll do it with my tweezers or my fingers, whatever, you know. Okay, so another thing that is mentioned in the single page instructions is that if you're going to be running this like on road, like a speed car, and you should not be using these fenders. The fenders are for off-road, and if you are going to use them for on-road, you should definitely put a fan on in here to help mitigate the heat buildup that may or will occur depending on your setup, you know, because some people run some beefy stuff in their cars. So yeah. So yeah, this is the 8S Blurple Slash that you're seeing here. I give it a spin, but I don't quite have that room because this is kind of a big truck for that tiny desk. So, fender's in, and we'll put the truck aside. And we will do a body lift on this purple body that I did. It's the Traxxas Pro Graphics. I tried to do a blue and purple mix, and it kind of comes through, but you really got to look for it. The blue is just, it's there, but it's not. And the purple's very apparent. I don't know. It's not blurple like I wanted it, but it's good enough, you know? This is not going to be a shelf queen truck. This is one that I am going to not try to beat to shit. I am just going to enjoy it, because that's what RC cars are for. You drive them, you bash them, you run them, and you have a good time. So it should only be 12 of these that I got to pull out to get the cage out. Because that's where I'm putting the lift, is in between the body and the cage. It potentially weakens the body in one sense, but you get clearance for the tires, somewhere where you couldn't before. Is that it? Nope, I've still got a couple. Oh, there's right there. Oh, that's so rude. I have to take off these clips. Alright, cage is out, and you got all the other parts on the deck. Right, just them. Alright, now I gotta get my magic boxes of extra parts, and hopefully I have enough stuff here to do it. I think I do. Put this up there for a minute. And get a little bit of setup for the next step. So, do I not have any? No, there's one. Well, yeah, I don't have enough of those, but I have an alternative plan. No, I don't want that there. Okay. I think I got it figured out. So I'm going to use screws, and I'm just going to cut the heads off. Which, that's no big deal. Yeah, don't mind me. I'm like thinking. Yeah, you should see my ears. There's smoke coming up. Alright. So, yeah, this is one of those things. It's like I'm thinking on my feet. Well, I'm thinking sitting on my ass. Alright, I need 12, as there are 12 holes. Okay, and I need to do a measure first before we go any further, so I can know what length to use. So I like to cheat. All right, so that's probably like 12 mil, give or take. you know, a mil. Yeah, I usually just drop a screwdriver in there and take a depth measurement. And, you know, if I really wanted to get precise, I could use my vernier caliper kind of in conjunction with that. You know, it's not exactly exact. It's like, it'll get you in the ballpark. And if that's all you're trying to do is get one in, you know, get one out there, no big deal. Okay, so I think these will be fine. Oh, they're not all the same size. Oh, that's because I had a lot of mix match stuff that I threw all together, and they're fairly close, but it's not quite. Okay, I got 12. So, yeah, why don't I pop those out too? Get out there. Oh, it's attached there. Okay, that's why. All right. All right, I'll do those four last, just because. I only need to have just a little bit sticking out, you know, like 3 or 4 mil. And, you know, enough to get some good threads on there, and then, yeah, everything works. We'll cut the, or put the offset on, and, yeah, away we go. Probably gonna have to put a new, cutting disc on, since I pretty much burned up one yesterday cutting out the fenders. Yeah, that was a really big mess too, and there's still a lot of it hanging around. Yep, that's way too far. That's good. Right. That's an interesting idea. I could always just sand the heads off, but that sounds like a painstaking process also. And I don't want to run this thing any longer than I have to because it's just plumb loud. I'll try this disc. It still has a lot of meat on it. And I was only cutting through plastic yesterday, so it should be fine. All right, loud noises. Yeah, I'm gonna say that this is probably done. And I'll put another one on. Wrench. Oh, right there. That's right, I can do it right here. Hopefully this helps out a lot. Okay, let's go. Let's hopefully... All right, no explodey. I'm being too mean. I think the battery's like just about done. Oh, I got 4 more to do. I'll probably break that off with a pair of pliers. Yeah, I think I need to charge the battery up again. I haven't charged this thing in like, I don't know, a couple months. Yeah, I think that's what's going on. I need to charge the battery. I'm going to try to tough it through these last few and at least nick them somehow. And then I'll be able to break them off. And I'll figure out how to get them all cleaned up after that. Yeah, like I'm barely even doing anything. It should not be doing this. The battery's fucking low. Yeah, I'm barely even like trying to touch this thing. Ugh, rude. Yeah, that sucks. What a time for a battery to run out right in the middle of a video. that's what I get, I guess. Alright. Scratching my head, I think. Let's see how it goes here. I'm going to at least break off these ones. Well, maybe not. That's only about halfway. I only got like halfway through. Rude. Okay, well, yeah, this thing. Oh yeah, one dot is done. It's too bad I can't use my other batteries in there. That would be nice. Like, it literally functions on the same fucking technology. Don't tell me this fucking fits. No, pretty close though. Yeah. Yep, everyone gotta have their own special battery. Can't use somebody else's, gotta use ours. You know, even though it's just somebody else's technology branded underneath your brand name. Yeah, it's just one of those things. It's so fucking stupid. Oh, we don't want you doing that. Heaven forbid. Alright, so being that this was kind of got shut down because of power, I only have one battery. I should have bought 2 batteries. That would have been so much better. Okay, so I'm going to put this up and finish this up later. I did the big part of it, which was to put the fenders in and to explain the fenders. The body lift was supposed to be kind of like the finish, but obviously, you know, got to have a little bit of struggle and have to do it another day. But I will bring in my other truck that I'm going to use these on. Let's see what we do with that. So hold tight. All right, fellas. So this is the one that we're gonna play with now. Take the tires off to start off with. Looks like they're 8s. That's a 7. That's the 5 and a half, and this is the 8. Yeah, I got some other parts here, and we'll throw them on also. But the big one is the wheel hexes. Because that gives me so many more options on what I can run on this truck. And being that this truck is 12S capable and running dual motors, I want those options. All right, so what else have we got here? Front bumper, and skid plates. Yeah, skid wear plate, front and rear. So we'll see about that after we take a look at the hexes here. They are plastic. Yep, plastic and well worn. And I'm pretty sure these Losi LMT hexes are going to work. I won't know until I actually get them on. It's just one of those things I eyeballed and I thought, okay, well, maybe it'll fit, maybe it won't. Alright, pull the pin out. Yep, the pin looks like it'll fit. Oh, and it does! That's so awesome! Is it binding up right there? Oh yeah, no big deal. Okay, so it is binding up on this outside edge because there's a little lip. I'm going to find a drill bit that'll fit in there and wallow it out real quick. And if that's all I have to do to make it work, that's awesome. You know, it's like it's a manufacturing thing. All right, that's the 1/8 inch. It's not what I want, and hopefully it's not the one that's gone. 15/16 maybe. Maybe. Yeah, I'll try this and see how it works. Put the drill. And I gotta find a wrench to hold this nut too. I'm not gonna be holding this in my bare hand and watch it spin around and not do nothing. All right, battery. There. Yeah, kind of a bummer that I couldn't do the of course fucking Traxxas. Can't use that. Gotta use real fucking tool. That's alright. Put a real 17 mil hex in there. And that was it. It's too easy. Will it go all the way down now? I hope so. Almost enough. Maybe I can hammer it on. Yeah, give it a little tappy, little taparoo. I don't need that one. Let's use the 8. Yeah, all right. Yeah, that works. Yeah, I had to work it a little bit, but that was well worth the work. We got a 2. Give me the 2. Oh, that's 1.5. This is the 2. And if that's not what I need the big one. No, not the 3. 2.5. Yeah, that's awesome. Come on now. Yeah, there we go. Oh, come on. Is it not, no, it's not working? That's no good. Yeah, looks like I'm just wallowing it out. I don't understand. Could it be that I have to take off that too? Probably. And I don't have my little thingy to use either. Oh, rude. Let's see if this one works a little better. Sometimes it's just experimenting. Other times it's not so much. All right, take that away. Grab the 17 again, and put that in there. Grab the drill. All right. Let's see if this one works any better after it's been modified in 2 different ways. It's still pretty tight. Yep, same thing, give it a little tappy. That's just enough. I should be able to take this and hopefully center the hole. We'll see. It looks like it's good, but you won't know until you try. Yep, that was the trick. Awesome. That makes me happy. So happy. But it now means a little bit of elbow grease to make them all work. Because this little lip right here, which is a good thing, it's actually there for a reason. You know, it's to help take out some of that distance and make everything fit tight, like when you get everything put together. But in this case, it is something I am having to fight to get the part to work. But it is removable. think I have to take all of it off, just like most of it. Yeah, about the time I'm like skimming the edges here, pretty much there. Yeah, I'll take that. All right, I'll do these other two up real quick, and we'll get a different set of wheels on this thing. Instead of having these old wheels from I don't know where or when. You know, that's what came with this. Somebody's one-off that I got off of eBay. And yeah, I've since rebuilt it. This was a roller slider, and actually came with two sets of wheels that were intended to be double stacked. Then they're like this, but double stacked. Yeah, just absolutely incredible. When I put it all together for the first time, I'm like, nope, I am not running it like that. And I more was interested that this had a dual motor mount in it. And it also had an aluminum chassis and a lot of other stuff. It's got RPM parts on it already. So I thought I was doing pretty well to start with. Don't get me wrong, there's some worn out stuff on here, but it's fine. It really is. Like, the next thing I'm probably going to upgrade is maybe the steel CVDs, but we'll see. We'll see. You know? This is kind of like project in the works. Yeah, when I first looked at the wheel hexes, I'm like, that's not any size I recognize. I don't know, they might be like 15. I don't know, it was an off size. I've never seen anything like that. I wasn't trying to find out what it was. I was just gonna leave it until I either found a solution or I got replacements. The Traxxas origin. That's probably fine. All right. Yeah. I guess I'll take off the rest of the wheels and we'll drive on. Probably need to like finish a little bit of manufacturing that I have to do here on the parts, which is the drill bit. All right. Yeah, really not having to do a whole lot. Yeah, super simple. Oh, gotta pull that off. Yeah, I will not be saving these plastic hexes. They're not garbage, but they're pretty worn. You know, they're like next to garbage. Next to. Oh, that bearing feels really bad. Well, it's either that or it needs to have. Yeah, it might need a new bearing. It's all right. This thing's got to go through a lot of different phases before I even get to that. Yeah, it seems to be if you go through the backside of the for the retaining pin, it'll help pull the drive shaft through. making it a lot easier to install the pin. Yeah, removing that little bit of material off the back made all the difference. That and, you know, that little whiff of the bit on the inside of metal that kept it from going through. I would have been done already if that was not here, because that's really what held it back. I think that lip on the back probably would have still had to come off too, even underneath a different set of circumstances. Yeah, all in all, not that bad. I am not sure what kind of tires I'm gonna have to run on this, but I will find something. Something belted, I think, because that's like what I like. I don't like anything else, really. That's not true. There's a lot of tires that are out there that are absolutely wonderful to run, and some of them you can't even get anymore. I've got, I don't know, like 1 set, 2 sets that I'm currently running on 2 of my cars. They're Speed Hawk, Speed Treads, something like that. Speed Treads, Speed Hawk, I don't know. But they're really good tires, super soft, got foam in them, you know. Really great for ripping around. It's more of an on-road tire than anything, but yeah, it just excellent, and I would like to have more. I would, but they don't make them, or I don't know where to get them from. I haven't tried eBay yet. I might be able to get some there. Somebody might have them listed. Yeah, kind of looks like either that's a shim or part of the bearing, and I'm gonna say that's part of the bearing. Yeah, these bearings are probably shot, which means I'll have to replace them. No big deal though. Yep, super tight fit. Almost lost it. Yeah, just so nice, so easy. Okay, well, yeah, need some tires, right? Yeah, let me look through this pile right here and see what I got. 17 mil. It really needs something larger. Maxx Slash, super wide Maxx Slash. Stay right there. Don't go nowhere. All right. I got hones. But that's gonna look kind of weird. I need a smaller one. I think these are 17. Well, we'll find out. Oh yeah, there. We'll use these. But now I gotta find some wheel nuts for this thing. Yeah, I have a huge problem. I may have 17 mil hexes, but the nuts are still gotta be 8s, so I'm gonna have to find washers. Oh gosh, that's just too funny. Man, but it'll look cool with these on it. Yeah, I don't have. Yeah, I'm gonna need a fucking washer. Yep, I'm gonna go to the hardware store and get a washer that will work. So, all right, let's take a measurement, and probably gonna call the video after this. Yeah. So we'll just kind of start winding down here and ending the video on a high note. So we got some things done today. We got like 4.5. So I could probably just go 5. Actually, that's like a 6 mil thing right there. Yeah, so I'll go 6 mil interior hole, and then an exterior diameter of a minimum. I can't even measure that. That's rude. Maybe I can. Yeah, just figure I gotta go. Well, 25 millimeters is an inch, so yeah, a little bit smaller than an inch, 25 mil, and 6 mil hole in the center so that the shaft can come through, and then I can just go back to using the other 8 mil nuts. So that's what I'll end up doing. I will go to the hardware store and get me some washers. Oh, I need 4 of them too, which is gonna be funny. Yeah. So, yeah, I'm gonna skip putting on the skid plate and whatnot since I can't put tires on this. Maybe, I don't know, maybe I should put it on right now. I don't know. I need a break. I've been doing this for a little bit. Even before I started doing the video. So, yep, I will just say thanks for swinging in, and we will see you on the next one. Thanks. Bye.